Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you some simple ways to manipulate your motors with Ev3 Python. In the last video, we showed up how to set up Ev3 Python on your Ev3 dev on your Ev3 so that you can use Python. Now we're going to show you some code. Here we are. In the last video, we covered all of the imports and how to get your Python started. So we're just going to skip over that. The link for that will be in the description and at the end of the video. So the first thing that we want to cover with setting up motors is like making an abbreviation for it. So what abbreviation you would want to be is do M and then whatever. So M stands for motor and the letter stands for what positions it's in. So A, B, C, or D. In this case, my motor is currently in slot B, so I'm putting it there. We're then going to want to do space, equal sign. This is saying that MB is equal to the large motor in slot B. So this is just a string, so it's saying it's equal to the large motor, and then the string is saying out of slot B. Okay. That's the first thing that you want to do and set it up with. The next thing that you want to do is we're going to show you how to run it to a certain position. So this one, usually you'd have to do large motor out B. Right? But since we did the large motor out B equals MB, we can just abbreviate this to MB. Okay? And then we put a period after that. The next thing that we want to do is say what we want to do with this motor. In this case, we're going to do run _to _rel POS, or abbreviations for run to real position. The next thing that we want to do is we want to create a string so that we can define how fast we want it to go, how far we want it to go, right? So to make a string, we always want to start with parentheses. Now we're going to do position _SP equals 360. So this one to a full turn, I'm not quite sure what it's measured in, but you can figure that out as you're experimenting with it. You can do speed _SP to set your speed equals, and in this case I'm going to do 900. Okay? To finish it off, we're just going to want to put a closing parenthesis. So that's the easy thing. And now I want to do this. Again, I'm going to show you again how to import it to your Ev3 Python. If you don't want to do that, skip over the video a couple of seconds. So click save. We already hooked it up from last video. We're just going to actually going to refresh first. Refresh. Double click on my file. Wait for it. Click OK. Now we're going to go to our Ev3 Python. Sorry about that. My camera cut out. So to refresh this, we're just going to want to go back and then click File, Browse again. As you can see, I already have mine selected. No, I don't. Here we go. Python video test. Okay. Don't want to start it up. Wait for it to load. There we go. Let's take a look at this motor. Just wait a minute. There you go. So that's the first line of code that we're doing. Now to the next line of code. That was the first simple one. This one is probably the hardest because it's harder to break down. What we want to do now is we're going to delete this line of code, and I'm going to show you the next. This one is to run a certain time. So we're going to do MB again, selecting the motor that you chose, such as if you do MA, MB, MC, and B. Okay? Next, we're going to do run _timed. Again, it's saying run time, string again. This time, we're going to start with time, instead of position, always remember that SP. I'm going to say 3,000. And then we're going to do the speed, 750. Slightly slower than last time, kind of giving you guys the gauge for it. Okay. Again, that's the next easy one. Let's break it down again. MV, motor, dot, what we want to do. Creating a string, saying, okay, specifics on this runtime. Save again. Go back to FileZilla. Refresh it. Again, the file size should always be different, unless you're just editing small parts of it. It's queuing it again. Click OK. And we're back to the Ev3. Okay, so here we are again. Okay, so I successfully fixed it. I think this time. Let's hope. Go in File and Directories again. Usual. Test video. Oh. Pressing the keyboard. No. There we go. Ran for just a little bit. So that's the next way of doing it. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties. Happens. Alright, back to it. The next part is going to be slightly harder because it requires an additional import compared to what we did last time. It requires us to add the from time import sleep. So add that into your code. It has to be under the Ev3 def, by the way. So this next line of code is you're going to run it forever, wait a certain amount of time, and then stop the motor. So how this is going to work is we set the MB. Now we're going to go to MB dot run underscore forever. Could have guessed. Next is speed underscore SP equals 900. That's all we need for that one. Very simple, very basic, with its traditional speed and then just the run forever. The next part is waiting. So the import the time and sleep is essentially the time sensor on your Ev3, how you wait certain seconds. So in this part, we're going to do sleep, parentheses, and put whatever number you want in there for how long you want it to sleep and wait. Okay, the next part is you put mb.stop, parentheses. You always want those parentheses at the end, so it knows that there's nothing else to it. Okay? So, as you can see, we have the LargeMotor equaling MB equaling the LargeMotor, running forever at the speed of 900, sleeping for 5 seconds, and then stopping the motor. Okay? Very basic. Save it. Go back. Refresh. Upload. And here we go. Here we are again back at the robot. Test video pi. Wait for it to go white. Here we are with the motor again. There you go. And that's just a roundabout way of doing the time. So again, this one is more precise on seconds versus the timed, but instead I could just do MB run underscore timed time equal time underscore SP equals 100 comma speed underscore SP equals 900, right? It's just a roundabout way of doing that, but I wanted to add it in because, again, it's another way of doing it. Such as, for the FLL people out there, you could have it run forever until you end the code. So as soon as when it's coming back, you just click the end button, right? Very basic, very simple. That's really all I have for you guys today. Again, I'd like to point out the Ev3, my Ev3 Python. You can find the link for that in the description. And please check out our YouTube channel, my FLL Team's YouTube channel. Go to YouTube. You can check out my channel. It'll be in the link. But just for this sake, I'll show you on my old video. Come down here, click on the YouTube channel, or if you want to make sure that it's the right one, you want to go to Deep Here FL Redbird. So click on that. Here we are, guys. Check out the YouTube channel. We have my last video uploaded and the FL box robot kind of explaining some of that. Thank you guys for watching. That is all for now, and I will see you